As someone who is mostly self-taught, I've been doing epoxy for nearly 8 years full time. I pretty much developed my own system. You start to connect with other installers, you chat to suppliers, and come to a course now, later on in my journey, I think in many ways has been more beneficial in the sense that I can kind of take a few different pointers here or there, apply that to my system, improve it, rather than just coming in completely cold. So you've already got a bit of familiarity with the product and the processes. You've got, probably more interesting questions to ask in terms of what your particular field of work is and where you're spending a lot of your time with clients, then asking the pros how they do things. So in that regard, I've really got a ton of value out of it. But every day there might be 5 or 10 little things where I go, that's awesome, I'm going to adopt that. Or that's interesting, I may have to change that. So as you know, in business, it's never normally the big thing that changes how you do things. It's always the 1% improvements. Those in itself have been huge. Plus just, it's been an awesome group of guys in the training, and girls I should say, and the girls, get the girls in there. So it has been a really good time, yeah. Because again, I'm not coming in necessarily to learn the entire system exhaustively. I've got a bit of experience there already, but it's those small things that literally change day-to-day operations. It might save you time, but when you compound that over a year worth of work, that's a huge investment, in terms of the improvement of your system. So those little tweaks, those little things that you can add, massive improvement, so very valuable. If I was an installer out there, even 10, 15 years in, I would 100% say, go do some training, you know what I mean? Go hone your skills, see where your system stacks up to what you know, because I think those different little elements that you could glean from some of the guys that have got years of experience, that's how you sharpen, what you're doing. When you're considering training, you're looking at who's offering the training, right? So I'm aware that APC is probably the biggest brand in the industry. I don't think there's any bigger in terms of finding a training program with reputation. The products obviously have a reputation. I don't think there's much higher you can get, at least in Australia. Trainers are great. I think a lot of similarities between myself and younger Andrew in terms of our careers and trajectories and how it all went and is going. Also, older Andrew, so I don't want to get on his bad side, but he's awesome. He's the man. Been there, done that, has probably seen every single situation you could think of. Really knowledgeable team, but also really approachable. So great team. And that's really born through the relationship too. So you've had some chats, you've had 3 days together, you've built a bit of a relationship. And I would recommend too, because this is video for people that are looking at training, right? Just being okay with jumping in the deep end and seeing how it works. There's no judgment, if you're to mess something up, messing something up is also part of the learning process. Everyone gets to learn as much. So that's what I would recommend. Jump in, don't be timid, get on the tools, ask questions, never a dumb question. That should be a statement actually. I love that when it's in a training course. There's never a dumb question, so no one feels stupid. Sometimes that's the initial thought. So that would be my recommendation, but I've really got a ton of value out of it.